Greetings, I'm back. And this time, again, I hope to be quicker than the previous two times. I was asked also to just share a little bit about the um, breaking news that came out of, I guess you can say, Evanston or Chicago last week. A conservative organization, Judicial Watch, filed a lawsuit against the Evanston Restorative Housing Program, stating that it was race-based and therefore was unconstitutional. This is an attempt to wipe out all reparations activism or reparations um, redress by the United States in this country. And so my organization, Reparations United, I submitted a statement of defense for the Evanston Restorative Housing Program as a result of this new lawsuit. And basically, the lawsuit says that because race was a significant factor, that the petitioners were discriminated against, these six people who said they are non-Black and they were not eligible for the 25,000 housing grants because they were not Black. Our defense is that these were not race-based, it was not a race-based program, but it was a crime-based program. Earlier, I talked about in 2001, the World Conference Against Racism stated that enslavement and apartheid, colonialism, transatlantic slave trade were crimes against humanity. Apartheid in this country was called Jim Crow segregation, but it was apartheid, a system of systematic terror and unjust acts, abuse, murder, in some instances, wealth extraction, all manner of debilitating type of policies targeted toward a group who were not of the dominant group in this country, which is really the meaning of apartheid, as well as separate development. So the Evanston housing program was not for all Black people in Evanston, so it was not race-based, but it was only for those Blacks who lived in Evanston from 1919 to 1969, the period of the apartheid housing policies by the city that red line that drew a line around a particular area of Evanston's community, and then created policy to make sure that these people did not enjoy any of the benefits of the society, especially when it came to wealth creation and preservation within their housing assets. And so the crime really determined the eligibility. For Evanston, people who lived in Evanston between 1919 and 1969, who were subjected to these apartheid housing policies, and their descendants are the eligible class. These non-Black petitioners in this lawsuit did not live, or their ancestors did not live in this area, and that is what does not allow them to be eligible. It's not race, but they were not victimized by this zone of criminality established by the city of Evanston during that particular time. It is the victimization of a crime that determines eligibility, and the ancestry or lineage from those who were victimized by those crimes determine the eligibility. These are, it appears to be younger people whose ancestors lived or owned homes during this particular time, but did not own homes in that area of Evanston that was demarcated for apartheid housing crimes and policies. So we want everyone around the world, around America, to clearly state that our redress is not race-based, it is crime-based, the crime of enslavement, the crime of apartheid, the crime of ghetto colonialism or neo-colonialism or neo-apartheid that we experience today in America, or the crime of colonialism as our brothers and sisters, or neo-colonialism that they experienced on the continent of Africa. Not race-based, crime-based.